What is going on, everyone? So we are doing HackNet from HackTheBox, which is extremely great box in my honest opinion. So the best things about this video, we are doing some coding stuff. So that was what I love to do too much. And let's see. So I started mmap scan before, so it was just about, let me see, mmap. We can just go on here, mmap-c for default script and SV and version and -pn for the ping. So it will be sending some requesting on the the ping is using ISMP and the -pn is using TP, sending some ping requestings over there to if we wanna to bypass some firewall rules. It's not too much important in HackTheBox machine, but it's just about my muscle memory, right? And just giving the IP addresses and -vv for double verbose. And I save it on a HackNet, and let me just read it on mmap, and we have just two ports open. As always, HackTheBox machine, if it's Linux machine, it's generally just two ports open, right? So which one in SSH on port 22, and it's calling us, it's not Ubuntu server, it's Debian server. So this is pretty interesting because it's not default one when running on HackTheBox machines, but we also have HTTP, and it's redirecting us hacknet.htp. So I want to be added that my etc host file before I forgot, and after we check the website, and we will get the website direct, so, which is the most cool, I think, right? So let's see. I'm gonna call hacknet.htp, and let's see what is actually about. It's we just know it's Nginx. It's Nginx running in the back end, so that's what we know so far. So let me just go on there. If you also want to check to go for website from IP addresses, let's see. That was the correct one? I don't think so. Yeah, that one. Yeah, if you want to be check it over there, so you'll be redirecting us hacknet.htp as a map showing. So we have social network for hackers, and there is no right and wrong, there is only fun and boring. And we have sign up and login page. I want to go on my website and sending on to the Chromium, and we will see what is actually going on. And there is only register and sign up really. So we have the register tab here, and let me see, test. Okay, so I'm gonna call let's call the sign up and register. We have CSRF middleware token, email, username, and password. So the same thing, if we have one account, we can just log in, and let me just go on there and sign up, and let's see what it brings. No thanks. We can add it our profile, contacts, we have message, search, and there is some users, explore. There could be some SQL injection, I think, but we will see. And what it brings, 300, and it's also we can check from there. I want to understand what is actually running on the system. I always love to go to Git, and if it's not valid to Git here, if there's not, so we can also learn what is running on the system. I want to go for my oxdf chichi, oxdf, okay, chichi, for page. What was it? Not found. Request result was not found in the server. So I just found here, and it's called, this is Django. This Django is running here, and the Python framework. So when it's running on Django, and if it's a Python framework, it's mostly you must check to SSTI or something like that. It's coming from my let's see, let's call it this way, to my experience in the CTF. So if you want to be also Django exploit, so you will see here what's actually going on. And we have SQL injection mostly. I want to check the DAM, enable, here we go. Mostly we have actually SSTI on when going on the Django. Let's see. it's called SQL injection again. SQL injection. Maybe it's not about it, but we will see. And if we have Django there, and it comes from this function, it also says the defaults Python project is here. When if error page is not found, it's coming from title not found, details request service. So we just have sure it's Django server. So let's see. We have login and register so far, and we also have profile here, which is can access the choose a profile. What's it called? Let's see. It says choose a file. It's for, I think, let's see, I want to say it's custom files. I believe it's just PNG, something like that. Yeah, I wonder what it happens if we can contact someone, message, inbox, send, nothing, search. We have, for example, backdoor bandit and request the contact, and it says requested sends. Let's see. So we have the profile, the calling here with the numbers, so it's reminding me to IDOR for some reason. And we also have profile 18 and what's it called, so we can also check for this if it's needed to call name, his name is backdoor. It's called when it's coming from the backdoor bandit. So I wonder if we can access them without any token. Curl profile 18 dash we, and what's it say 30 font, but nothing's come from because we don't have any token here, right? So we need to hear token and station ID to be accessed someone. What if I go to 19 and we have some user which is called exploit wizard, and it's called crafting exploits, and as a mix of gravity, and there are some likes, and let's see if we can see likes. Okay, we can like, and can we see likes? Probably no. The comments, and we can check the comments, and the first thing first, I want to try, of course, here secret XSS. Let's see. I don't think so it will work, but we will see. The send it. Why our comment is not waiting here? Maybe it's blacklisted. And let's see. Seems like nothing. There's some likes. So okay, we can actually see the likes. Why it's not showing us here? So what is the most likes? I think we can grab more users. So there's if you want to be check the profile 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15, 15, 16 or something like that, what it's called. And it's gonna be checked here profile and 2, and it says or it will be redirects another profile. So there's a profile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So everything we are going here, it says you can go just for the users. Let's see. What if I do as a proxy and intercept this own and check this, and it's redirects profile 2. And what if I do the likes? Here we go, and likes and 3. So we have the likes 3, and which will giving us the all likes is here. So these are coming from the profile and their media. And when it's calling here profile name, it's calling the profile pictures names, which is the GPG format. But this is pretty cool. We can also check the here one, and let's see. Here we go. We got it. So there's they actually using here. So I'm using in the response and request tab is like that. Maybe it's just different to you, but I'm sorry for that. But I like just it's from my again muscle memory, so that's how I'm actually look for. But the first thing first, I want to check is here. If you want to be checked all usernames, I want to get the full likes. So let's see. There's a 13 likes. I want to see some more, and let's see. Nothing there. There's a 14, and yes, that one. So there's 19 likes, so there is more, so we can see more what we need to do. It's on over here. And let's see. So there is more username. I think we can grab. So maybe we have to just try to get the username list or something like that, right? So that's what I'm actually planning to do in the next time. So this is cool. Let me just go on there. And what if I do to connect it with my profile and like it, and what it brings? I wonder. I just wanna go and edit profile, and I just told you if you were working on the Django project, so definitely it's about SSTI. So this is the server-side template injection on the Django. It's generally it's running on SSTI. So for some Django SSTI, and you can bring it down, and we will see if it's really worked, if we can inject multiple things is here, and how it's actually work with the SSTI, and if we can grab here remote code execution or not. Let's see. I want to see the first thing first. I think that's the best way to do it. Just try. I want to see the 7. Let's call. I'm sorry for my new keyboard. Okay, that one. I want to see as a username also and save. Let's see. .com. And it says. Okay, so there's only things we can do with username, I think. Here we go, profile, and we have this right now, explore, and let me like it. Get liked, no, yes, and likes, send it to repeater. Let me see, something went wrong, it says. So if we want to be edit or profile like that, it's not saved as a like. So I think that's the way, because of something like that here, it's on the blacklist. I want to see it's a save with them again, and let me go on explore, go for interceptors own, like, forward, check likes, send a repeater, and yep, now it worked. I want to see if I want to be check it on the here to likes, and if I can see myself. Let's see. I want to also don't know, it's the title here, I think it's the username, but there is no my username yet. Let's see. I want to see intercept the zone again, likes. I don't know why it that happened, but we will see. There is no my name. It's out. I want to go my profile again and add a profile and call my name and save profile. Now explore. Let's see. Let me like it. That seems like worked. If I want to check the likes, yeah, it's here right now. But when I'm gonna be checked with the SSTI, it actually didn't work. So it's probably somewhere in the here. It's on the name, the blacklisted, right? So that should be vague. And this is pretty interesting. To understand something that seems like pretty interesting. So I want to see is what kind of SSTI we can use. Django exploit SSTI on query sets, because these are not from let's see. So the query set is Django object from all and filter and something. this is explain how to Django user model work. And what I'm gonna look for, let's see, okay, here. So the this is how to work. And accessing query sets, you have to check users username, for example. Let's see. So preusing developers users query set, it's possible to access all user data. Oh, that's cool. It says presume to query set, it's possible to access all users. Nice. The context where payload is inserted using users values. So I think that should be my next step to do. I'm gonna save my profile. Let's see. We can only change that one, right? So I don't want to be doing any typo. Maybe it's not users, just usernames. I want to go explore. Let me unlike it and like it again. Intercept this on, likes, send it on, and let's see if we can access all usernames here. It seems like because here we go. It seems like worked because we have something different. So we have username and the password. Maybe? Yeah, it is. So username and password and their pictures. So this is so cool. I'm gonna go on back here and analyze it. It's more likely to do. And let's see. So it's just coming from here, and it says if you can set the query set, it's possible to access all user. And we have all user here. So for example, user ID 2, his email, his username, and his password. So there is too much password to do. I want to check, I want to write a simple, maybe it will be not simple, I'm actually not sure, because I did manually in my when I trying to solve this box. So it will be as a wipe coding. So maybe it will be not easy, but we will see. I want to coding Python because I love coding Python while solving HackTheBox machines, and it will be a better SSTI dump. I want to call. Let's see, cd SSTI dump. Let's see what we can call touch SSTI. No, Python remote. Yeah, code. And SSTI. So if you want to be working on the web server, so we have to be just running on the request, right? So this is the first things about we have to understand what is going on the web server. We have to learn how request library is work on Python. So first thing first, I'm always using base URL. If you want to check in my let's call github.com linear algebra web coding in CTFs. And you will be see here I'm always using to base URL because it's coming from my muscle memory and it's working fine for me. I'm just using base URL and giving URL headers and doing some the requests get method if it's get or post or whatever call. I'm just running on this. So I just want to be go on there and do some the same requests here to be get it, but we have to be do something in the image source, and this is probably HTML code. And they grab all usernames and password from there. It's definitely not necessary. It's not necessary. So it's not necessary, but it's fun to do it. So it's best way to learn, right? So I want to do in just in this way. So we have to send the request here. So the first thing first, we have to understand what we are doing and where we are doing. I want to go send it on HackTheBox that HTTP. They actually not using the to any post method here, so which is cool. It will be easy to be coding in Python for us. But first thing first, if you wanna be do on the, for example, let's see, I'm gonna call the like. It won't work. Curl likes. It was like or likes. I think it was likes. 39 304, and it says it will nothing coming back. It's because it's using the headers here, so we have to give it the headers. We cannot, I think, calling here the headers. Let's just calling here cookie. We can just copy and paste it. I'm gonna call cookie, which is here. And what we have to change something because this one is not using Python, right? So we're gonna call from there. Let's see. I'm really sorry for my keyboard issue because that's my new keyboard and I'm trying to understand what is going on my new keyboard nowadays. So I have to give it also the session ID, the codes, CSRF token, and let's see, get this CSRF token here. I think that should be fine. And what we want to do, let's see. We have profile PNG and users, blah blah blah, and we are trying to grab username list. Wanna save it as users on the list, but it's not important. Let's see. So we will do the request with requests on station. So we have to change it here, request, right? So the station is coming from request library. It's nothing important. So as session, let me do as a station here, and we have to be update our station with our cookies, right? So that's why we use it station cookies. What we grab it here is for example cookies. Then it's, well, let's call in the cookies and update cookie. Why we grab in the above. So that's how we can start our attack. So how many user we have here? So it was come from the user ID. It's 27. So what I'm gonna do, it's call for post ID in range. It's from 1 to 27. So that's why we give here 28. And the getting here session. So we are coming from session here. So we are getting session with get request, because if you want to check it, this is get request, right? And it's coming from base URL. What we gave it here, the base URL here, and we added here likes, right? And the ID, what we give, the from here for post ID range we give. What I'm gonna call is post ID. Yes, this is our request, right? So right. So this is our request, and we have to give the response of this request, and let's call resp. Okay, session get on f same. What? What's wrong? Why it's not? I'm dumb. Okay, base URL likes. Let's see. So post ID, right. So I want to change print resp content here, and let me run it and let's see what is going on. Yeah, it seems like we can grab all our data as same as here. So far our Python code is working great. And what we can call, let's see. Let's call, I don't know what to do right now, but let's call if not response. Okay, I'm gonna call is continue as successful, and now we have to find the titles here. So this is why we're just coding this Python. This is the main things we are coding this. So let's see. I think we can grab this here as a command line. Let's see. we need the titles here. To grab the titles, and I'm gonna use import re. If you want to see what is re, it's from Python, you can just go for this to learn, of course. And let's see, re find all. So if you want to just do re, and it will be show you what you can do. So for example, we want to find out all, so for and where. We want to check it to where it's come from. I want to be clear there because we have the same request on websites, and it's when it's coming from image source from there. Let's see, image source, let's call to image source to it was something like that. I really don't remember what it was. Something like that. Yeah. If it's wrong, we can ask the AI or something like that. So far, let's just do is the white coding. Let's see. I want to call in the codes. I want to call the parentheses, and I want to call same thing here with the codes, and grab the all that means, and on the response text. So but if it's not light, if not titles, again continue. But last title we can call this is HTML format, so I wanna import HTML library too. Let's see. HTML. I wanna unescape the titles from back. There we go. What it's come from. Checked query. When it's started with query set. So I want to see if query set not in last title, session get f base URL on the likes and post ID. And the response of this should be same as here. You definitely don't need it to be giving in a new response name because it's inside of if loop, and this is inside of for loop, so you definitely don't need it. But if it's not in this title, it should say is the one coming from titles, right? So I want to see. Here we go. If not titles, continue here, and please don't forget the last title is equal to HTML unescape again. So we are just looking for query set here. What? Okay, we need that. Here we go. And everything all we need to find. Let's see. Sorry, it's here. We have ID. To be honest, I don't care about it. We have emails. We have username. And we have password. Let's just grab email or password or username. Okay, let's just grab username, and I'm gonna do username find all again. It's R coming from username, or what's it called? Username. And let's see. And in the parentheses, we can call what we called before. Let's see. I'm gonna call that one plus in the last title. And I think we can do the same thing for password. Okay, let me just copy that, save it here, password, and let's see. And for username, and no, and of course password. Oh, it's not username, it's password. Here we go. For username and password and zip dot username and password. I want to call the usernames, and this one is passwords, and because I don't want to do something wrong, and let's call it, should be a username of course, and this one is a password. In the usernames and passwords it should be username is equal to let's see, username split to first value. Maybe we have to split something before, as far as I remember. Let's see, password. Okay. What we call the username, users here. Okay, it's users. Users add f username and password for entry in sorted users, print entry. Now let me run it and let's see what it brings. Maybe we have to use it the set here instead of the list. Let me run it again. Let's see. Okay. Are we sure it's sending requested here? So far it was correct. Okay. Well, we can ask. Who can ask Cloudy? Maybe, maybe not. We will see. Let's see. Maybe not Clo. Why is Claudius? ChatGPT maybe. Then. What is my wrong in my code? What's wrong at my code? I think ChatGPT will understand, but we will see if it's not. Why it's not printing? Print entry in user. That should be. Okay, this is wrong. It says titles. Where is it? What's wrong? What is wrong? There's typo. Yeah, there's typo. Titles. Okay, I don't want a typo there. You're sending duplicate HTTP requests. No, bro. No, no, no. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Ah, yeah, bro. You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's right. He's right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And okay, the query is that you did this correctly. Once title is fixed, the whole bug unnecessary. Is it unnecessary? What it this is not necessary. It says Python 3 SSTI dot Python. What? Python SSTI? What a typo. Let's see. All right, here we go. It's actually worked, so I don't care. So we just have some typo in titles, and it's not necessary to give it them. So we have the username list. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Let's see. Vim users.txt. We have, let's see, cat users.txt, and what it brings. I want that. Cut dash d the semicolon dash f1. We have username list. Usernames. Let's save modify 2. It should be a passwords. Passwords.txt. Now what I'm gonna do is cat users, but I don't wanna do let's call in this way net exec ssh. I wanna do, of course. Oh, here we go. Usernames, passwords, dash dash no brute force, dash dash continue on success, and target is HackNet.htp. Let's see. Let me verify. It's Black Wolf and his password is correct. Brute force. Let's see. Maybe there are more user and we did wrong. Why we did not on most users? Oh, we are down. We are down. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We just have to change. Oh, we also changed post ID, I think. Oh, here we go. Let me like it, that one. Intercept his own likes. Save it. Yeah, there are more user, especially in the SSH user. Like, right? No. Okay, none of them is work for SSH. let's see. On that one, let me send. Yeah, because I didn't like it. That's why. Let's just bring them where. Here we go. My key. There's no. And let's see. I'll do that one. Proxy interceptors on likes. Forward. Okay, for some reason I cannot find the usernames. Okay, let me like at all and run my script again. Right, I think this is the best way. Let me like all posts and run my script again, and it will be reach us all posts, not just first one. What we did. Let me like it that one also. Here we go. cd SSTI dump. When I see move SSTI dump to SSTI dump. Hi. And here we go. I hope it brings here we go. We have more username right now, but we still don't have the my key. Oh, that's so bad. I don't know why. Let's see. Maybe we have to change that one for 40. My key. So we don't have. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. I want to change with email, maybe. Emails. Maybe we can grab the user now. Let's see. This is bull. For email password and emails and password. Email. And instead of that, I want to change with username because I don't care. I will take the username as email as username. Email split. Let's call it add. I want to split that and write the first value. It will work now. Here we go. Let's run and let's see. Why I don't have my key here? This is bull. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm sorry. This is fucking bullshit. Why not? Why just not? Why just not? This is what I'm looking for. Oh, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. I want to get it this email. I hope I am running the correct one. Yeah. Let's see. What the fuck wrong? SSH. It was my key. What? It didn't work. Oh, this is bullshit. I want to see if I save it in my notes. Let me see. Let me see. This is bullshit. I'm sorry. This is fucking bullshit. Let me open my Notion. This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. CTF, not a real life. Fucking idiot. Oh yeah, it seems like D4R key S 1DE is here. Should be. There we go. SSH my key and HackNet.htp and say yes. There we go. What? We're gonna say sudo -l. First thing first, since we have username. The other things I want to check. Let's see. -toolpn. There's nothing running instead of that one, which is MySQL. We can also check for if we have access on MySQL-h localhost and -u mykey and -p. Save it, and it's a using password yes. Okay. we give the password. It seems like didn't work. I want to also check there is nothing too much open ports, and maybe we have something on alt. The next things I want to check, but there is no. Let's go to home path, and there is Sandy. I think we have to look for the Sandy and permission denied. It seems like our next target. I want to check ls-a. We have my SQL history, blah 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 blah. Seems like nothing interesting to me here. I want to check if we grab the if we are grabbing the shell on the Linux box, the first thing first I'm looking for is what is going on the machine. So what I'm gonna do is we have HTML and HackNet. I want to check for HTML, but there seems like nothing interesting, so I want to go to HackNet here. Let's see. We have database SQLite 3. I want to also check find, grab, -i, config. There we go. Nothing. But we have maybe the file name, which is called database, right? Yeah, of course. Database SQLite we have. It seems like there's only let's see, SQLite 3 do I have? There is no SQLite 3, and I want to do SCP. It was SCP. I really forgot to use. I have to use SCP. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, but I don't know how to use it. Should be a way, because I'm doing something manually, but I don't know. I'm sorry. But and also, I really don't care. Fuck. Let's see. HackNet. Username. My key. What is wrong? Yeah, grab here. Have to say, of course. There we go. It should work. SQLite 3. Database SQLite. Dash help. Oh, how to use it? That one. I really don't remember. Tables. There is no. Oh, SQLite browser maybe. There is no sudo apt-get install SQLite browser to install there. I think best way to do. Oh, you can also. Oh, that's wait. No. Yeah, we can install, but that was the older one. So it empty, completely empty. Backup, it seems like interesting since it's running from the Sandy, and the Sandy seems like our next target. So if you want to be grab the shell from the website, it will be probably as the Sandy, right? So that's why, because the Sandy is running on a system on the web server here. We have some GPK files, so that should be interesting. So what I'm gonna do is to be, if we can read it down, but we have probably no read and write. We have only read accessible here, and it's impossible to be grabbed them on my side. Before it, we have some usernames and password or something like that there. So that's the things will never work. So let's see. To be grabbing here something as the GPK file we need root, so it's coming from var again, and let's see, is a temp file, and we have Django cage. So if when we go on the Django cage here, it seems like we have nothing here yet, but we can creating something to forward to be grabbing something, and let's see. I want to see, go on this tab, go for explore. Okay, it says you have to log in. Oh, this is bull. Okay. test. It's already in use. User created. Okay. This is interesting. Here we go. When we are actually trigger here, it's going from the Explore, and this is pretty interesting, to be honest. And what we can understand how it's actually worked. Let's see. War, HackNet. Getting pissed off, really. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go to social network first. There's admin. Apps. Okay, I think I can. It's apps. It's just for the okay. Can we use what? Okay. Let's see. There's a search function which is run in request, and okay. This is interesting. This is pretty interesting. What am I getting wrong? But Django pickle exploit what we did while solving the lab, and there was yeah, I hope that one. Yeah, there was something, but I cannot find it right now. It was find base. No. What was that? Find base. I think. No. But that was what we did. Probably. I wonder, can we run it then? Let's rename pickle. I want to do what he did here. Yeah, but I will change something, of course. I think we can run import pickle, and it's creating class, right? Harmful. Okay, we can call also harmful. Okay, let's call what he did. Def reduce self, what he did it. And let's import os there instead of there. And let's see, I want to return, since it's reduce, let's see, os system. And what I'm gonna do is grab bin bash, let's see, I want to say on tmp shell, no, call sandy bash, I'm gonna call, and chmod, of course, 4755th, and of course tmp sandy bash, and shown, not root, it's sandy. Let's see, tmp sandy bash. And what he did after return, what he did, okay, harmful payload pickle dumps, it says. Pickle dump, it's equal to, no, what, how is it using? Okay, harmful, like that, here we go. And what, I think it's for reverse shell, that's why it worked like that. But what if I wanted to, I don't know, what was it, war temp, Django cage, nothing here. But if I gonna be integer here, it will create some pickle dump, open war temp Django cage, that one as the right. I hope that one is correct. So win exploit Python. There is no win. Python 3 exploit Python. What? I'm dumb. It should be here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Permission denied. Huh? Remove F1 Bro. Bro. Just do it. Huh. Yeah, sure. Here we go. We get. Nice. LSLATMP. Okay. Maybe after. No. Ah, here. See? See? Yeah. Let's go. Sandy bash dash p. Here we go. We are Sandy. Nice. It worked. Wow. This is cool. This is so cool. What's next? Do we have the Sandy password somewhere? It should be working SSH, right? So that shouldn't be way. Oh yeah. I remember. Tap. HackNet. Was on backups. I think we got some GPK files. Yeah, it is. We can. Do we have GPK there? And how my key it's permission denied. It says. Okay. Then I can use dash home there as the sentence. Let's see. Dash key dash k ID format. Long dash with k grep. I think invalid options. There we go. File exists. Okay. For somehow let me go cd home. Let's see, Sandy cd, yeah, that one. Yeah, we have something here right now. Purebring KDX, for example. Yeah, we should be read for somehow to this GPK files inside. And let's see. Can't create directory. I don't know why it's happening. Let's see. What it says, I wonder, but I'm not sure. File exists, yeah, I know. That's not the point. That's not fucking point. This is interesting. I want to go there. Which one is yeah, we can go nothing. We can go, oh wait, there we go, we have the ASC file. Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna call vim armroot k.esc gpk to Joan, right? Armroot k.esc, then it will be grab the hash, dash wordless. Let's if it's crackable. There we go. I want to also check if it's work for SSH Sandy. No. No, it's not. It's probably for some the user the armored k ESC file for let's see. I wanna go dub HackNet. No. Maybe it will open to some backups file. I mean that password is sweetheart, right? Let's see. Okay, scp pwd. Oh, we cannot grab with scp since we have no access as my key. Let's create listener here. Curl on port 8080 blah 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 blah. There we go. GPG, I think let's see. Dash import. Maybe we have to do first. Armored K, the password, sweetheart. Let's see. There we go. And gpk dash output backup 01 SQL and dash decrypt backup on SQL. Of course. There's typo probably. Decrypt was like that. Decrypt. No, what was that? Decrypt. Yeah, this decrypt. It's I'm dumb. There we go. What was that? I want to be save it. I don't want to be wrong every fucking way. Did we get it? There we go. And do we have something about root breaker? That should be of the password of root, maybe. Let's see, so root. There we go. Didn't work. Let me do again and do curl for no curl for 2. There we go. GP key. Want to do 2. Let's see. Let's back up. 01 SQL2. There we go. Yeah, that one. Grab -I root. The root password says here, so we have probably as a root password here. So it says, can you share MySQL root password? What I'm gonna call password. There we go. The root password it's ask, and it's give this password. So roots. Let's run. Nope. Oh, it's probably about the dot, right? Let me write it again, and there we go. We are root. So that was all. Thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for watching. I don't need to for fucking subscribe.